Hello, how are you? This is my sermon review of Jonathan Edwards. Excuse if there's music in the background. I'm at church and I'm supposed to preach a sermon, but that's not until an hour later. And so please excuse the music. Jonathan Edwards was an important preacher in the Great Awakening, a period of religious revival in American colonies in the early 18th century. His sermons were characterized by a strong emphasis on sovereignty and God and the importance of personal conversion. Jesus. The central message of many Edwards sermons was the need for individuals to turn away from sin and embrace a life of piety and devotion to God. He believed that salvation was a gift from God that could not be earned through good works or religious rituals, but rather came through a personal experience of faith and conversion. Edwards' sermon was effective for several reasons. He is a skilled orator who was able to capture the attention of the audience through his use of vivid imagery and powerful language. He also had a deep understanding of theology and was able to communicate complex ideas in a way that was accessible to the ordinary people. Additionally, his sermon was delivered during that time of social and political upheaval, which added more emotional impact. One of the techniques Edwards used in this sermon was his use of repetition and parallelism. He often repeat key phrases or ideas throughout his sermon and used parallel sentence structures to emphasize important points. This technique helped to reinforce his message and make it more memorable for listeners. He had such an influence in the history of preaching, and it's very significant. His emphasis on personal conversion and importance on personal relationship with God helped shape the theology of many American Christians, particularly in evangelical traditions, because I looked this up. He used vivid language, emotional appeals, and helped define the style of preaching that became popular during this Great Awakening and continues to be influential. Thank you so very much.